Well, India's delegation on Operation Sindoor, led by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, unmasks terroristan's Jihad machinery. He also debunks Rahul Gandhi's raga on Narendra surrender. Listen in.
Vermilion, vipers, and a vow to continue the fight against terror. The Indian delegation led by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has sent out a clear message to the world that India will not pull punches in its war against terror. Painting a very vivid picture of Operation Sindoor, Tharoor highlighted why it was named so.
It's no accident that the color of the Sindoor is that bright vermilion red, which is not far from the color of blood. And in many ways, there is a Hindi expression that the khoon ka badla khoon, here Sindoor ka badla khoon hoga, that is blood in response to what they've done.
Tharoor quoted Hillary Clinton's famous statement on Pakistan's support to terror, countering Islamabad's claims of innocence.
They are going around, I understand, this delegation saying, oh, but we are also victims of terrorism. We have lost more lives to terrorism than India has, and so on. The question we turn around and say, whose fault is that? As Hillary Clinton famously said 10 years ago, what did she say? You can't breed vipers in your backyard and expect it to bite only your neighbors.
He also punctured Bilawal Bhutto's claims of innocence, reminding him of how his mother was assassinated.
No, I mean, obviously they are going around, from what we gather from their own statements, they are claiming to be innocent, that they had nothing to do with this, that they themselves are victims of terrorism. Indeed, I know that Bilawal Bhutto's mother Benazir was killed, and that's, you know, one sympathizes with the young man for the loss of his mother to terrorism.
With a sting in every syllable, he drew the Rottweiler analogy to emphasize that India will not hold talks while Pakistan continue to sponsor terror.
I've pointed out repeatedly there can be no equivalence between a country sending terrorists and a country having its civilians killed, holidaymakers, tourists, men shot down in front of their wives and children because after being asked their religion. I mean, this kind of thing has been absolutely reprehensible, outrageous.
When asked about Rahul Gandhi's Narendra surrendered charge, he laughed it off, emphasizing that India needed no persuasion by anyone.
Look, all I can say is that we have enormous respect for the American presidency and the American president. All we can say for ourselves is that we have never particularly wanted to ask anyone to mediate. As I said, we have no real difficulty in speaking the same language as the Pakistanis.
Shashi Tharoor, in his unique style of metaphors and roast, wrapped in a rhetoric, drilled the point home that India will not compromise on the war against terror. Bureau Report, India Today.